Hello. For anybody who doesn't know me, I'm John and I'm on the staff team at St. Mike's. I'm just going to be sharing a little bit of something for you to ponder today. So I'm going to start by reading a couple of verses from James chapter 1. I'm reading verses 26 to 27. Reading from the NIV because the words are just a little easier than in some more complex translations. So let's take a look. It says, "Those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world." So that word religion has become a bit of a controversial one in some parts of the church today. There was a video, I think it was 8 years ago, that got a lot of views, and it was called "Why I Hate Religion But Love Jesus." I first became aware of people saying things like Christianity isn't a religion, it's a faith, or it's a relationship about that time. And I kind of went along with it because it just sounded nice. It sounded like, oh yeah, that's a really good point, not having really thought about it. And so I went along with it. And I've even heard preachers who I generally respect and get along with using that line. There's even one Bible translation which is dodgy in many ways and in many places, but it tries to put this point actually into the Bible itself. It translates these verses as, if someone believes they have a relationship with God but fails to guard his words, then his heart is drifting away and his religion is shallow and empty. True spirituality that is pure in the eyes of our Father God is to make a difference in the lives of the orphans and widows in their troubles, and to refuse to be corrupted by the world's values. And so in this one, it's saying religion, it's equating that to being shallow and empty, but true spirituality, that is what's pure in the eyes of our Father God. But actually in the original Greek, that's the same word throughout, where they've translated it as relationship with God, religion and spirituality, all the same word. So through that kind of little bit of a rant there almost, I'm just going to see what the dictionary says about religion. It says religion is, it'll probably say something similar to this, whatever dictionary you look at. Religion is belief in a god or gods and the activities that are connected with this belief, such as praying or worshipping in a building such as a church or temple. But as we see in the initial Bible verses, we see, is religion a bad thing? It can be. Religion can be bad or good. It's got examples of religion being empty, worthless, or it being a very good thing. And so here's my question out of this is your religion the worthless kind or the pure and faultless kind? I think honestly, because of our flaws, each of us is probably on a scale somewhere between the two. Sometimes our religion leads to good things in our lives, and sometimes it can lead us to maybe not act in the best way. So there's a challenge then that I've got for us today, and that is, even though connecting with people at this time is harder than normal because of the distance and the barriers, let's look out for where we can look after the orphans and the widows. Who are the people surrounding us in our community who need something, who are vulnerable at this time, who we can help out in any way? Let's look out for those people. Let's also check our hearts and lives for where we're being polluted by the world. Where are those things where maybe because we're stuck at home all the time, maybe we're more irritable. Maybe we are doing things that we normally wouldn't. Where are we being polluted? So let's make the result of our religion be that we love the people around us better for God's glory and that they would wish to come to know him.